much for staying for this amazingly long but fantastic event. Thank you, the general semanticists, the media ecologists, for your invitation, and thank you so much, my students and my daughter. Louder, louder. I don't know. There's no for being here. I'm gonna read from a range of new work. This is called. Does everybody know what a cedilla? Most of you know, but some of you don't. A cedilla is the graphematic mark under the C that makes the C soft. So this first thing is called Song the Cedilla. I'd like to be under the see poppy, see garden, see rose, see lily, see iris, see violet, awkward Venus posing among chimneys with a rag of sea. See the under swampfish thickening logo star of the sea mother. Sea shroud streams seared with a cedilla under the sea. See a holy thing to see. See lapses, a lapis, lapsy horses who will do it out of mains, words, airs, birds. See heroes, horror, eros, eros. Sail of sea here stain among saltweed sea on unsay song on fur the singing gut drenched as they pass. See when you have no eyes, when your legs are wood. See them riding seaward, lingering in the chambers of the sea with sea girls read with seaweed. No time see flight, see it no man. Gonzaga, his airs and his conquer lines. See surge wretched outcast hill skirts. See the lofty moons of daring ado. See pieces, a mirror the depraved ecstasy. Cipher sensorial son of a sea biscuit. See the best minds. See song, slaves, frost, slough, star, sunstruck. See la mer, mecrady, clarocay. See the wood for the tea, the trees for the forest, the color of money, how the land lies. See double, see eye to eye and sink into the ambush or cool brush. See as the Dead Sea sees the arrows of waves, the glass half mast, the writing on the world up. See. I've been working on a new book called Checking In, which is basically a series of faux Facebook updates. So through this set, which apparently is 20 minutes, is I'll do a few sections of it. Section 1. Ulysses is listening to Siren Song on Spotify. Bartleby just checked in at Scribner's. Marshall McLuhan is rocking out to the Global Village people. BP is filling up at BP. That was a Canadian joke. Moses Maimonides is launching the Hitchhiker's Guide for the Perplexed. Herman Melville is listening to Hootie and the Blowfish. William Wordsworth is wandering lonely on iCloud. Jean Baudrillard is reading Beyond the Looking Glass. Jacques Derrida's glass is half full, but his copula runneth over. Alfred Hitchcock is listening to Counting Crows. J. Alfred Prufrock uploaded 1,000 insects to his wall. Dorothy Wordsworth is listening to Shakespeare's Sister. Gertrude Stein and Alice B. Toklas are listening to Twisted Sisters. Jacques Lacan just checked in at The Gap. Emmanuel Kant is listening to No Doubt. HD is now available in HD. Avraham Abulafia is listening to My Alchemical Romance. Deleuze and Guattari are listening to Rage Against the Machine. Nirvana is reading Doom of Youth. Salome is listening to the Talking Heads. The Mechanic Michael Bride is listening to White Wedding. Walter Benjamin is listening to Arcade Fire. Bertolt Brecht just verfremdet himself. And Jean Andelot is doing the downward dog. Saussure is doing some insider trading. Nothing is outside of text. Oasis is reading Poesis. Dostoevsky is listening to American Idiot, as we all were on Monday night. ABBA is rethinking their scansion. The Lone Ranger is reading The Stranger. Sun Young Mooney likes The Veil of Chamouni. Harold Innes is drinking Guinness. King Lear is drinking out of a blind glass carafe. Einstein is on the beach. This is called Your Leaky Day for Edward Snowden. It starts with two quotes. One is like a leak from D.P. Nichol, book 7. And the future leaks out, Marshall McLuhan. There is a leaking at the Sheremetyevo airport, a leaking in the Sinai, Saudi, Syria, striking leaks of holy Guccifer, ISIS, Con Ed, colon, palomethane, bither, some tax evasion emails, memory and meaning are leaking live. And on the Egid bus, the Beit Shemesh, there is a leaking among the letters, but you cannot take a leak. And as Gertrude Stein might say, a liking is a leaking, and as leak looks like, and like eyes in a creek, a tweet it leaks. We're up all night to get leaky, like a freaky leak at a late night leak. Easy peeky leaks, trick or treaty leaks, midnight quickie leaks. Hey, sweet leaks. In the rape of the leak, or on the banks, a plum leak. How do these leaks leak through the leaking glass? And as the future leaks out like an angel of history, 33,000 leaks under the sea stress, the shocks are leaking. So when you're down on your leak, it's just the leak of the draw in a ratcheted up snack pack. A tweak leaks, a leak of extraordinary gentlemen, a leak of their own. So leak lively or leak ahead. As leaks like a look-alike leak in a happy-go-lucky land, or leaks a leaky streak, just leak on the bright side or leak the other way. Cause oh, leak it up, I'm leaking up my back door. Leaking on, leak warm. My name is Leaka, and I live on the 2nd floor. Oh, just leak at me. I'm Sandra D at the Joy Leak Club. Leak so good on the dance floor. Leak closely now. Are you watching me now? Just leak what you've done through me to the sky, into the mirror, reeking or leaking, all eked out, leaking into it. Things are leaking up. Yeah. All right, checking in. Part 2. Oh, we'll just wait. This is a moment. Al-Baghdadi is listening to P. Diddy. Puff Daddy is reading Big Dada. Neil Postman always rings twice. Anais Nin is drinking gin. Kurt Schwitters is saying it with stickers. Marie Antoinette disabled her cookies but is eating cake. Gustav Klimt is listening to Kiss. Edvard Munch is watching Scream 3. Descartes is before the horse. Salvador Dali is doing the time warp again. John Cage is listening to the sound of silence. Thomas Edison is singing the body electric. The Marquis de Sade is seeking submissions. A rose is a rose is a rose, a rose c'est la vie, blue hydrangea, and a host of golden daffodils posted in 80 flowers. Mrs. Dalloway likes 80 flowers and is buying them herself. King Ubu just checked in at Nobu. Emily Dickinson is playing solitaire. Call me Ishmael, called me maybe. I Claudius likes I Maximus. Nude is descending a staircase to heaven. Fancy bread is in thy heart and in thy head, and also at Balthazar's. Charles Resnikov's bread is becoming moldy. Still water and Prometheus are unbound. Werner Heisenberg is all strung out. HTTP is slashing it forward. The brother Karamazov are watching Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Big Brother likes this. The Song of Songs likes the songs of Maldoror. Dr. Caligari is refacing his cabinets. Arnold Schoenberg is starting a 12-step program. Ziggy Stardust is playing Space Invaders. Arthur Rimbaud is in a drunken boat getting all mellow poeia. Robert Frost and Jack Kerouac are on the road, not taken. Gargantuan and Pentagrel are listening to They Might Be Giants. Blondie is asking you to call her. Heidegger is afhebong like a horse. King Ubu is strutting his pataphysique. Jean Baudrillard is at the Mirage. Armut is at the Fontainebleau. Jean Genet and Diego Velasquez shared a maid. The blood of a poet is a living hand to mouth. The talking heads are asking you to stop making sense. Man Ray is getting down to blast hacks. Who's reading? Girl. Sorry, are we done with that? Girls just want to have fun. Janis Joplin is getting it while she can. Charles Olson is playing by ear, he said. Mary, Mother of God, is flying Virgin. Ornette Coleman is flying jazz. Okay, I'm going to read a few pieces from Salome. It's a spoken word opera that I've been working on. It revisions the story of Salome through a feminist Kabbalist perspective, and it's kind of a really messed up love story. Through the verkakte gagstock and hackstackers of antiquity, trickery, lexical, sticky, flickering Salome. You are bringing in the big guns, opening the sluice gates with your hyperdramatic excess wax twist swishy riffs, pithy spiff grifters, like a Shattenbock Schaden like a feisty zeitgeist, a forever Riviera and the sea. La lily hillbilly bill your bombast to home la la bruha hoo ha slaptrap of schismatic revisionism, and take your fixity prorient lure of twirly whirlers at contretemps tempestuous extempore, and lay me down in an elixir mixer of lexically robust postulates which say ce soir, Benoir, of gnarly barley's a coughing, cacophony of acrostic biscuits, miscue, askew, super sinner, slippery, silly, sailing in the fort, some frayed refrain. Stay. Oh, silly mate. Salome, oh, Salome, no sweat, no way, no slash, Salome, laced with lee, space, no shit up, shot a shake, palm, oh, Salome, swell, no Sally slam, dunk, swing, low. Ride, Sally, ride like a recess sail. Oh, Sally, 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 me, my girl, Sally, Mustang, Sally. Hey, long, gone, so long, so Sally. Alien, alias, how say Sally, downwind, gone, rock a soul. On my soul, lay me down, Sally, and don't slow me down with your tally, Sally. Hey, dolly, some sweet was Sally, say, slalom, loudly on the Salome, holy Salome, me softly telling the cadence of aphoristic rings. I'll do one more of these and then I'll do checking in and then we'll call it a night because it's so late. I know. I did a dance for me, Salome. Just dance. For rhythm is a dancer, a private dancer, rain dancer, moon dance, Salome. You are the dancing queen. Did a dance now, Salome, come. Dancing in the nights of the dancing flame, dancing in the ceiling in the dark. Just put on your red shoes and dance, 'cause you were made for dancing, dancing in the street in the moonlight, Salome. Do you wanna dance now? In a land of 1,000 dances, music box dancer, dance me to the head of love. Dance on a glass, on a volcano. Dance with me, Salome, and don't forget to dance the night away. Just dance, little sister, tiny dancer, and save the last dance for me. There's like a lot more where that comes from, so, but I'm just going to cut to the chase. I'm going to just read the last little bit of checking in part 3 and call it a night. Okay. Jules Verne is listening to the dark side of the moon. Ziggy Stardust is playing Space Invaders. The wind-up bird is dreaming of electric sheep. Papa Smurf is in the house of mirth. Narcissus is listening to Echo and the Bunnymen. Elvis has left the building. The second person is using its we. Paul Celan, that's with a like W-I-I. Paul Celan is at the salon. The Sedilla is under the sea. The old man of the wine Sargasso and Annabelle Lee like this. Nobody is putting baby in the corner. Dorian Gray likes to turn back time. Narcissus hurts his own photo. Barbara Kruger is thinking of you. Tristan, Sarah, and Siri are providing answers to questions that have never been asked. Sisyphus is at the Hard Rock. Marshall McLuhan is getting his medium massage. Beowulf is playing Dragon Slayer. King Lear is playing Blind Man's Bluff. Modernism likes its own post. Hermes and the medium are using Messenger. Walt Whitman is sloughing his boot soles. Prada's got boots on the ground. Medusa's watching snakes on a plane. Words Without Wrinkles is getting some work done. Ex Nihilo is making much ado about nothing. Via Negativa is smoking sativa. Wordsworth is in a south cloud of unknowing. Penny stocks are turning on a dime. Veneros is refusing third-party cookies. The barber of Seville is reading The Rape of the Lock. The barber of Fleet Street is eating Raoul. Underground man is alone. Nowhere man is beside himself. Hollow man is sleeping. Brian Geisen likes running with scissors. Edward Scissorhands likes this. Lestat is at Forever 21. Mary Shelley is listening to Rob Zombie. Emily Bronte likes in Samantha Bonte, as does Merleau Ponce and Jimmy Durante. Nude formalism is making a tape. The girl with a pearl earring is wanting a necklace. Andrew Marvell planted a garden in her face. Mr. Ulant is on holiday. Billie Holiday and Holiday go lightly, but for the blues. Shylock is in for a pound. Charles Reznikoff is not buying it for a penny. Screaming is coming across the sky. The sky is the color of television. Jelly Roll Morton is saying, Ich bin ein Berliner. The red wheelbarrow, glazed with rainwater, is beside the Kentucky Fried Chickens. The wife of Bathhouse is at the bathhouse. Bathhouse is in the house of the rising sun. Sun Ra, Sun Moon, and King Sunny Ade and Sonny Rollins like this and are going to soak up the sun with Sung Young Mooney. Dr. Ho with Husker Du is on first.